The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
What is it that makes a cowboy? It's not the boots or the buckle. It's not the chaps. It's not the jeans. It's not the lasso or the cap. Not the horse or the saddle. You might think they're all long gone, but you don't need a hat to be a cowboy.
Yeah, Jason Clinton sensation! Tonight has been an absolute roller coaster, and I've loved every second of it. We are capping off the night with one of the longest, most storied rivalries in pro wrestling. The former tag champions, they've gone back and forth over the years, and that's not even considering Big Country Mark Reese's journey to the World Championship. He's come up short a couple of times. Is tonight Big Country Night?
Do we finally get the chapter, the finale for Mark Reese? We're going to find out in our last championship match of the evening as Mark Reese takes on El Campeón de la Semana, the one and only OCW World Champion, El Parca.
Boss, I think it's fair to say the days of people not understanding the assignment are long behind us. The OCW World Champion, the man who successfully defended his title against Max Edwards in the rubber match at Resolution. He now stares across from his former best friend, his former big buddy, his former tag team partner, Mark Reese. And Reese is looking to finish the journey no matter what. But boy, it would feel real sweet to do it against the man he failed to do it against a number of years ago at Consequence.
It's going to be interesting to see Jake Allen. It's going to be interesting to see El Parca in his best Mayan Quixotic attire, ready for warfare of the highest caliber, defending one of the most prestigious prizes in all professional wrestling, the OCW Championship. El Parca's done everything in his power to avoid getting slaminated. Will tonight be the night where he puts the capstone on the story that is Mark Reese, or will he become the final chapter in the book of Reese? A lot of book puns, brother. I'm juiced.
The book doesn't make the cowboy, the man makes the cowboy. We're about to find out if this is Mark Reese's moment or just another notch in El Campeon's belt. The OCW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Nebraska, weighing in at 274 pounds, Big Mark Reese. And his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 240 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, El Parca.
Looking at that title like it might be the last time, Jake Allen. Emotions are high. We're going to find out.
This is not... We are certainly going to find out. This is not the same Mark Reese he battled with a number of years ago. This is juiced Stackentire standing across from him. Greg, throw it up! Lucha Country coming to a head many years after their peak in the tag team division. This is what it's all about. The greatest prize in sport, the OCW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Bash couldn't come up with it earlier in the CCW title match. Cheyenne Loveless also unsuccessful. Could Mark Reese be the one out of the three to finally capture the gold? Getting off to a slow start here is El Parca, utilizing his speed in the early going.
Ooh, he's going to need that speed. You saw that speed on full display right now. He's going to do everything in his power not to get slammed in. He's going to do everything in his power to keep Mark Reese on the ground. It's a smart tic-tac. And Mark Reese has to have those butterflies. This could be his moment, or this could be his greatest failure. That's got to weigh in the back of his mind. The emotions and tensions are running super high, Jake Allen.
I'm glad you said that, Jason Sensation, because it is the Slaminator that El Parca has been furiously avoiding over the last few weeks. We still remember that epic shot where Mark Reese landed it on a TV monitor on the outside of the ring. El Parca still feels that to this day and wants to avoid it, hence him going after the arms in the early going. The Exploder, though, has Mark Reese back on top.
And we saw what happened last week versus Sheldon Tremblay. El Parca came up short against the former world champion, the former youngest world champion. Tried to do a little dirty, and Mark Reese prevented him from succeeding in that endeavor. So that's got to weigh on El Parca's mind as well. Parca rarely has any L's in his column this season, if any, in the past seasons to boot. Just one, perhaps. Look at that. Jesus.
Another kip up after the Exploder. Mark Reese is fired up. We talk a lot about momentum in the pro wrestling world, boss, as Mark Reese lands a huge sliding lariat. I don't know if there's anything that could outweigh the momentum that El Parca lost against Sheldon Tremblay, except for the rage he feels at Mark Reese costing him that match.
Hey, he's a very angry little man, by the way, Jake Allen. Very, very angry. Like, we talk about Latin fire. I have some of that in the toe, but this is a guy. This is one hot tamale, if you will, Jake Allen. And we saw with Sheldon Tremblay, if you put the pace on El Parca, then you might have a shot. So Mark Reese has to keep that pace. He has to keep pushing that pace if he hopes to succeed against the champion, because once the champion gets the advantage, he tends to hold on to it for a very, very long time until he is victorious in this contest.
It's really difficult to be unpredictable with a champion like El Parca, so well-trained as a mat technician. And Mark Reese is learning that real quick right now. He has turned Barcelona into Suplex City almost here, as the Exploders have been working for him. But this is the speed of El Parca, and now transitioning directly into the power. 3 suplexes. This is the kind of thing that will take the wind right out of your lungs, boss.
Oh, big, big, big one. Suplex, and now right there, right back on Mark Reese, hitting him right in the face. He's going 3 degrees. Arms, body, and face.
The challenger now reeling still from the flurry of strikes from El Parca. Usually, you know, he likes to get down and dirty on the mat and stretch you out a little bit, but right now, just kind of getting mean with these strikes, these stomps, these punches. Here's the cover, and that was more just disrespect and forcing Mark Reese to get into his reserves than anything else.
I told you, El Parca's upset, and he's been angry. You saw he took a shot at Mark Reese a couple weeks ago, slapped him, and realized what he done, and tried to apologize, but it was too late. Oh, my God. Big old Hurricane Rana to the outside. Mark Reese is in a bad way, getting knuckled up now by the champion.
We've seen Mark Reese in situations like this before. It was Road to Glory last year, nearly 20 months ago, where he took on then world champion Russ Cole. He got out to a slow start then, but was able to muscle his way back. He's looking to do the same here in Barcelona.
He's going to have to dig deep and come up with a strategy. El Parca is running on adrenaline and tenacity and basically trying to, and rage, well put, and trying to keep that OCW championship. Mark Reese needs to come up with something. He needs to start piling on those power moves and don't get caught up in the combinations of the champion. And right now, he's having a hell of a time trying to keep up.
A lot of trouble right now for Mark Reese as he's caught with a hammerlock suplex. Things are not looking good for our challenger right now.
Not looking good at all.
To be expected, El Parca has shown himself as one of the most finely tuned athletes in OCW. Shot at the arm off the rope. Big forearm from El Parca. This could be the beginning of the end for Mark Reese.
That is it. Arm dislocated. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll pull out the damn socket, brother.
That's Primero's vengeance, and it certainly is. Will it be his final vengeance?
That's it for Mark Reese.
Mark doesn't even have the energy to lean on his shoulder that was nearly torn out of socket. 1, 2, he kicked out. He's got something left, boss.
But he's going to have to dig super deep.
Now,
Jesus Christ.
Maybe deeper than that. Armbar. His foot is next to the rope. He's going to have to reach out. He's going to have to show us what a cowboy really is. And no, instead of going for the rope break, look at the strength and flexibility of Big Country.
Mark Reese, he has to get that. He hasn't been able to slaminate. El Parca sticking to the game plan. No slams for El Parca. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right back out of the corner into a one-handed Pepperton plunge. This is why you can never count out the 295 pounds of man meat that is Big Country. Look how reflective he is.
Jesus, shining like a diamond. El Parca is all damaged, but right now he's back on his feet. Mark Reese rolls to the outside. Very smart move. El Parca's not giving him an inch. Hooks him immediately. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're right about that. Not giving him a second to recover. He can't win out here. Not be a pinfall anyway.
Uh-oh. Getting fancy with it.
In mind here, this is right next to the apron. This could be a bad call for the champ. Tried to crown him, and instead he's caught by Mark Reese into a powerbomb position.
Nope. Fighting for his life, brother.
And now instead, maybe looking for something similar. It's another hammerlock suplex. The arms of Mark Reese have to be completely numb at this point, Jason. Sensation.
I don't think there's any slaminating in his future, Jake Allen. It's academic right now with the OCW champion swinging for the fences.
I don't know what else it could take other than a slaminator. Shot on the outside. El Parca. Big time Saito suplex on the floor. And the champion is not done yet.
He's picking apart Mark Reese. Inside he goes. We got a 6 count. Parker's on easy street right now.
El Parca maybe trying to tap out the challenger, but Mark Reese follows up with an enziguri. And now going to try and slow it down with the cover. That's a big tree trunk of a leg to slap across the side of your head. Mark Reese saw that.
That's a ham bone, brother.
It certainly is.
Ooh, caught that one.
Follow up. Big knee to the jaw.
Busted him open with that too, I think, Jake Allen.
A little bit of revenge from busting El Parca open.
Oh, wait.
Have
a little trouble getting to his feet, Jake Allen.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gassed himself. Maybe Rexing himself. El Parca count.
Going full bore.
Something happened on that last arm kick that has shaken El Parca. He's a low. Big time shot to the face from Mark Reese, and he just asked, "That's what I got. What do you got?" He tried for trouble in Tijuana and catches a super kick instead. Mark Reese looking.
He's gonna do it. No way.
Center of the ring.
He's got it.
Slaminator in Barcelona. Cover. El Parca. These two men, we knew it was going to take something fierce. So far, that's what we're seeing. Primero's revenge doesn't do it. The Slaminator does not do it. We're going back to the suplexes.
That Slaminator was like a splash of cold water for Mark. Oh, Jesus, for Mark Reese. Both men are exhausted and they're down. El Parca's trying to get something ready. He's trying. I think he's got it, brother.
He does. He's looking for Primero's vengeance again. The second time, trying to rip the arm out of the socket. And that's got to be all she wrote for Mark Reese.
Cross chanting one more time.
Even if he's able to kick out, he has no use of his arms. The cover.
I think he's done, brother.
2, 3, and Mark Reese, unfortunately, once again, comes up just shy. The Slaminator was there, but at the end of the day, El Primero stands tall at Summercide.
He did what he had to do. As the world champion, you defend the title with all of your might. Mark Reese just came up a little bit short. That Slaminator was like a splash of cold water and gave Parca the urgency he needed to finish the fight ASAP Rocky. My name is JCS. That's El Parca in the ring. Jake Allen right beside me. This has been Summercide 2024. We will see you probably in October, but we're taking a nice break next week, and you know that the good stuff. Jake Allen, as always, thank you for being a part of this legacy and doing things of an awesome nature. I love you, you son of a bitch.